All right, so part 2. So we're going to kind of start at the beginning or whatever, because I kind of gave you an overview in that first one. So the part 2 goes like this. So they started April 15th, 2020. And I had been leaving for the day because I hadn't found a job yet. I had a couple interviews or whatever, but it was my first job after being independent and on my own. After 3 years, I had other part-time jobs, but he made me quit. That's a whole other subject. Anyways. So I would leave for the day and I would come back, and I remember mentioning to a local pet store that we would hang out at, to let them have their space, whatever. I said, it was me and Frosty, by the way. I said, it doesn't really seem like they were doing much. And I said, I would come back, and I said, it would look like, when I'd pass by the house, I'd be sitting out on the porch, or, I'd leave for the day, and it seemed like nothing really got done. And I didn't think really much of it, but I started my job at Fix a Friend about May 12th, something like that. It was like May 11th or May 12th. Anyways, it was a Monday. So you worked Monday through Thursday, so you had Fridays off. So Friday comes around, and I get a phone call, and I can actually post the screenshot of that, which I'll probably do like a later video of all of that. And he said, Mr. Home Improvement said that they would be they wouldn't be coming to the house today because they had to work on another project. Okay, I understand, no big deal. So I was thinking, okay, a week goes by, whatever. No, it happened to be a couple weeks, and it was right towards the end of May, I get a text message from his son. And he says, can I get in your house and get something? And I said, sure. I left the door unlocked just in case y'all were going to come back and ever start. Now, why would you need to get into my house to get something when you should have been there working? But that's besides the point, right? So June 9th rolls around, and I send a text message to Mr. Home Improvements. And I say, hey, when are you coming back to the house? I have all this stuff everywhere. I'm trying to get everything settled and get my life together. And, the whole time, of course, my ex, he doesn't really care, and he doesn't really know any of this. So he said, I promise we'll be back on Monday. Okay. Well, actually, June 16th rolled around, and that was the same day that was the day after my ex-husband got fired from his job in law enforcement. And he was showing up at the door. And so this was when Mr. Home Improvements was on my side. He knew that he wasn't allowed to be in the house because he actually abandoned the house. So I get a call saying that the cops are getting called, all that good stuff. And anyways, I think 2 or 3 days went by. They rebuilt a staircase or something that wasn't in the contract. They said they found it faulty or whatever. They just went ahead and did it. Okay, fine, cool. Then I will go ahead and do a part 3.